This is a prayer called God of Compassion by the Reverend Nadia Bolz-Weber, and it starts with a reading from Luke chapter 7 verses 11 to 15. Jesus went to a town called Nain, and his disciples and a large crowd went with him. As he approached the gate of the town, a man who died was being carried out. He was his mother's only son, and she was a widow, and with her was a large crowd from the town. When the Lord saw her, he had compassion for her. He came forward and touched the bier, and the bearers stood still. And he said, "Young man, I say to you, rise." The dead man sat up and began to speak, and Jesus gave him to his mother. God of compassion, as you did in Nain, enter our city gates. Enter into the sombre roads down which our hearses drive and the glad streets down which our children run. Enter the parks where the junkies shoot up and the yuppies listen to jazz. Walk uninvited into starter mansions and cheap motel rooms that charge by the hour. Stroll into the cool air freezer section where the pregnant women escape the heat and the bus stop benches with a weary wait. Enter every law office and adult bookstore. Step into the spaces we say we feel your awesomeness, and the places where we claim your forsakenness. Enter our city gates, God of compassion, as you did in the city of Nain, and bless. Bless the things we mistakenly think are already dead. Bless that which we have already begun to carry out of town to bury. Bless our rocky marriages and our college-age kids who smoke too much pot. Bless the person at work whom we love to hate. Bless the chronically sick. Bless the one who has no one. Bless what we call insignificant and which you call magnificent. Bless it all, and love what only you can love, the ugly, abandoned and unsanitary in the wash of humanity upon which you have nothing but a gleaming compassion, when we have none. God of compassion, who saw the widow of Nain, we thank you for seeing us, for seeing our loneliness and our bravery, for seeing the times we can't say what we need to, for seeing the ones who have never felt that they are enough, but whom you know already are and always have been. For seeing the moments when we are more than we thought we could be. For seeing what no one else can or will. Thank you for seeing as beautiful what we call ugly. In your compassion, teach us to see each other. Reach out and raise us, God of compassion. Touch us as you did the wood on which the widow's son lay, and speak those same words to us. Young man, arise. Little girl, get up. To we who think we are not worthy to be loved and medicate ourselves with food and booze and shopping, say, rise up. To we who have been hurt by those who say they follow you, say, rise up. To those who feel unworthy of forgiveness, say, rise up. To the ones who care for the least of these and who feel too burnt out to keep going, say, rise up. To we who are holding on to resentments like a security blanket, say, rise up. To those who hide their failings behind their good works, say, rise up. To the unloved child who has no idea that one day they will change the world, say, rise up. And when again, God of compassion, you have raised the dead, when again you have made whole that which is broken, when again you have reached into the graves we dig ourselves and loved us back to life, don't stop there. Like the young man of Nain, help us to sit up and speak. Give us words that are not empty affirmation, but give us strong words, as real as the very soil from which you raised us. Give us the words, Lord, but also give us the pause before the words. Please. And then, as you did the son to his mother, give us one to another. Make us one in this fractured world. And help us to know that when we do not have enough compassion for the road ahead, that you do. And that's enough. Amen.
Well, they gild their houses in preparation for the king, and they line the sidewalks with every sort of shiny thing, but they will be surprised when they hear him say, take me to the alley, take me to the afflicted ones, take me to the lonely ones that somehow lost their way. Let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table. Rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. You will have a pardon. Take me to the alley, take me to the afflicted ones, take me to the lonely ones that somehow lost their way. Let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table, rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. You will have a pardon. You